Some of the hardest leadership moments come when two options both carry risk. Welcome to the Alefitt Leader Series, where we share perspectives from leaders and coaches on how leadership works in practice. Today, I'm joined by Debbie Schuhardt, executive coach and healthcare executive. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Cindy. Nice to see you.
Debbie, when leaders face two good options, each with real risks, what helps them make the call?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think something that leaders really struggle with at times, especially when both options are good. So, a few things in working with people and from myself, trying to work through those types of options. It's always good to remember and focus on the strategy of the organization and alignment with that strategy, with the vision, with the mission, with the values, whether it's for the organization overall, that specific project, where whatever the decision applies to. And that's a way to ground. Now, it's possible that both options are good because they meet those requirements. So now what? What's the next level of thinking about it? From here, sometimes I think it helps to take apart a little bit the options and think about what makes them good options and what the differences are. And every option, every consideration has a value proposition to it. So a trade-off, basically, and what we're willing to give up to get whatever that piece of the solution would provide to us. Breaking that down and putting that into its smallest component sometimes helps so that it makes it small and tangible and something that is manageable to do. The other thing is that we need to think about unintended consequences. And a lot of times when we put together options, we think about what they're supposed to do, but sometimes we don't think about what they're not supposed to do or what we don't intend that they would do. And so, again, breaking down and thinking about those options in terms of what kinds of other impacts they might have that you would not intend, and whether that may also sort of drive you to a decision, to drive you to which one might be better. Those are really the big picture and sort of the smaller items. The last thing I would say is that sometimes we're emotionally connected in some ways to one or the other option. And recognizing that and being aware that we have that emotional attachment is important in terms of trying to really be clear about what option might be best.
Debbie, thank you for sharing your perspective. Navigating trade-offs is really where leadership judgment matters most, especially when the right answer is not always clear. And thank you for watching the Alefitt Leader Series.